Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1316.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the 10 best cities for quality of life. Because what is more important than quality of life? First of all, I'll define what that means, and then we'll talk about what those top 10 cities are. This is a study done by U.S. News & World Report, where it looked at cities and ranked them on the following factors: crime rate, quality of education, well-being, commuter index, quality and availability of health care, air quality index, and Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is all from a March 2023 public survey that was used to rank the cities. And what's really interesting here is while Florida is certainly one of our more popular states right now, especially for retirement, not a single city in Florida was ranked in the top 10. And frankly, the number one city for quality of life really surprised me, and I think it will surprise you too. But let's talk about number 10. Number 10 best city for quality of life is Trenton, New Jersey. Number 9, Rochester, New York. Number 8, Hartford, Connecticut. Number 7, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Number 6, Boston, Massachusetts. And number 5, Portland, Maine. Number 4, San Jose, California. That's the first and only one in the top 10 in California, San Jose. Number 3, Madison, Wisconsin. Number 2, Boulder, Colorado. Now, in this survey, Boulder had a quality of life score of 7.7. It has more than 60 parks, hiking trails of about 155 miles worth. The downtown area of Boulder, Colorado is full of restaurants and bars, while you have an outdoor Pearl Street Mall considered a very popular shopping destination. Boulder was named a city that was one of the fastest growing amongst the Gen Z population, according to Smart Asset. And there were 23.4 new Gen Zers in Boulder, Colorado, and a total of 33.2 total among that population last year. Boulder is about 25 miles north of Colorado's capital, Denver, and is named to the largest University of Colorado campus. The average Boulder home is $958,651, which is down about 1.3% in the last year, according to Zillow. But the number one best city for quality of life in the country? Ann Arbor, Michigan. Ann Arbor scored a quality of life score of 7.9. More than 90% of the city's residents live less than 10 minutes from a public park, according to the U.S. News & World Report. And according to a Smart Asset study, Ann Arbor saw its Gen Z population, those are people aged 18 to 24, grow the fastest in 2022. The city had 26.4% new Gen Zers and a total population of 35.9%. Ann Arbor is home to the University of Michigan, which is one of the biggest employers in the city. Ann Arbor is also considered part of the greater Detroit area at just under an hour's drive away. And the cost of living in the Michigan city is 4% higher than the national average according to PayScale. The average Ann Arbor home value is $471,650, which is up 5.7% in the last year according to Zillow. So there you have it. Ann Arbor, Michigan is the winner. And that's from looking at characteristics that make it an all-around livable city, more affordable, with some important features that they ranked. Now, if you were to choose different characteristics for ranking your city, you might have a completely different list. But this is the list that U.S. News & World Report used to rank their cities, and so Ann Arbor came out number one. Now, I would probably add weather to this list because weather is one of the most important things to me, but maybe that's just because I'm from Seattle. So anywhere that's not raining is really important to know because I definitely had my share of rain and had enough of it. So moving to a sunny state was important to me. In this list, I see they didn't include weather. So that would be at the top of my list. Maybe you have some things that would be at the top of your list that weren't included in this survey. But nonetheless, it's very interesting to note that these 10 cities do have a lot of features that make them very livable and very pleasant for people. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.